Hello, welcome once again. So today we're going to play Gold Rush. See if I can get it set up real quick. I think I have to set up OBS live here. Window capture. There we go. The life and times of a great American hero, Jared Wilson. Quite frankly, he's perfectly prim and proper, caught in the trap of 9 to 5. Is this all life has to offer? There has to be more. This man is ready for action. As of this moment, no longer will he accept only dreaming of adventure. This is some good music. Good job, Anita Scott, with the music. Yeah, how's that for an opening? Very clean. Goes right into the game. So this is one of those games that I played like a couple of times as a kid on like a cousin's computer, and of course never got anywhere because these games are often inscrutable. But I kind of want to see what this game's all about. I did a little bit of research beforehand just to kind of see what I'm getting myself into. So apparently there's like basically 3 sort of chapters in the game. So your first chapter, you're in your kind of your home in Brooklyn, getting prepared to go, on the Gold Rush and head west. So you get all the preparation done here. And then there's 3 paths you can take to California. You can either take the stagecoach, which is like the easiest path. You can go across Panama, which involves like trekking through the jungle, or you can sail around South America. But I think I'll probably try and do the stagecoach route if I can figure it out, just because that seems like the most interesting and also maybe the easiest. So yeah, this game is also timed. So, let's see. Yeah. Basically, you need to do all of your work here in Brooklyn very quickly, in order not to like miss out, or things get harder, or certain paths get blocked off if you wait around too long. So basically, we need to do all of our work here in like 14 minutes. So what I'll probably do is just sort of explore and get a sense of what I have to do in this area, and then sort of restart and do it all as quickly as possible to actually succeed. Fortunately, I believe if we take the stagecoach route, that is a path that we can sort of take at any time. There's no timer on that one exactly. With the other ones, you have to get on a boat, which apparently leaves at 18 minutes into the game. So, we're gonna take it. We're gonna take the easy path. We'll take it easy. We'll just amble along like Jared here. This is, of course, a text parser game, so we're going to be typing in everything. A lot of typing. The real estate man says, I'm on my way to close another real estate transaction. Like a normal human would say. So I guess we should sort of take this screen by screen. So, look around. We're in the heart of suburban Brooklyn. The year is 1848. Cool. Look water. Very peaceful estuary. Look bridge. Bridges are nice, huh? Look light post. Look lamp. Ah, the city streets have been much safer since they installed these streetlights. Very good. Doesn't seem like there's much useful here. Oh, very important thing. Look both ways before crossing the street. Yeah, don't get run over by a horse. We'll just restart. Enter, restart. All right. We will be more careful from here on. This house looks significant. Yeah. There are many houses in Brooklyn, but this one has a special place in your heart. You were a young boy just after moving to Brooklyn. Your father built this house with his own two hands. It's one of the few things he left to remind you of him. So, kind of, this is our house. You value it more than a mansion. Open. Open gate. Unlock gate. Oh yeah, we should look at our inventory. Tab. We have our house key and $15 in cash. We're rolling in it. Open door. Allows keep your house locked. Unlock door. I like our automatic sliding door here. It's very Star Trek. Look, closet. Years past, this closet was bulging with all kinds of useful things. Now it is used to store things you don't need. So I guess get coat. You don't need your coat. Okay. We're going to California. It's always warm there. We'll be fine. Look around. God. For some reason I have trouble hitting the N. You never cook, but you can't forget the meals your mother prepared here. Cook. You never. Very good. That's very funny. Look, kitchen. Okay. Open cabinet. You open the cabinet, but the shelves are bare. What kind of life are you living here? Look around. In the living room, there's a desk in the corner and a table in the center of the room. Table. This table is handcrafted by your grandpa. Resting on the table is an old family album and a lamp. Look album. That got us some points. Every time you look at the album, it brings back memories. This is not going to be a high score run, by the way, so we'll ignore this when we restart. Probably, unless there's something valuable here. Painting of your father and his best man, Mr. Quayle, the bank president, shaking hands after the wedding. Can't help but remember the help Mr. Quayle was during the years after your parents' death. He raised you and your brother Jake. until you could live on your own. Of course, we never learned how to cook, which is pretty important for living on your own, but whatever. There's a painting of your older brother Jake when he was just a baby. You often think of Jake, wondering where he is and what he's doing. Just across the page is a painting of you. You must have been about 18 months old. Finally, there's a photo of your entire family together. You remember the excitement of posing together in front of the camera. It is a very, very special photo to you. Oh, nice. What else was on the table here? Lamp. Get lamp. Classic. What? This is an adventure game. Get lamp. Light lamp. Use lamp. Okay. Look desk. Roll top desk. The desk is open. Open desk. Hey! Haha! Crumpled, slightly faded, and wedged between the slats of the roll top is what appears to be a misplaced bank statement. Get statement. You retrieve the crumpled bank statement from between the slats in the roll top desk. Okay. Look statement. It's your handwritten quarterly statement from the Brooklyn Bank. Upon examining it, you notice that your account number is 217 and that you have $200 in your account. It's good to know. Maybe I should write this stuff down. Like, I probably don't actually need to get that. I can probably just go to the bank in my canonical run. Open up a notepad. Start taking notes. Number 217, $200. Okay. The desk, making the drawers. You've looked in these drawers thousands of times before and have never seen anything interesting. You have to put things in your drawers there, Jared. Oh, hello. Around. This is the only bedroom in the house. The only thing in the bedroom is a bed. As a child, you and Jake slept in the attic. Well, how did we get to the attic? Oop. Look. Bed. This is your bed. Look under bed. Nothing but a dusty floor. Open bed. What? Open it. That's a weird response. Open bed. Open it. Sleep. You haven't got time for that. So it says we slept in the attic, but like, is there a way to the attic? There is no reason to go into the attic. Okay, fair enough, if you say so. Chimney? Did I spell chimney wrong? That's not how you spell chimney. This is a brick fireplace. Alright, well. Light fire. Set fire. Use fireplace. Alright, fine. So I think we're done here. I think it seems like all we get is the bank statement. You'd think there'd be more useful stuff in our house. What's in that picture frame? Look picture. This is a beautiful painting of your parents on their wedding day. You sure got your father's nose. He sure did. Take picture. Well, that's looking at it. Window? Not far away, you see Leonard's house. Good old Leonard. Should I lock my door? Is that even an option? The door locks by itself. Wow, incredible. Guess I can't walk in my yard. What's this fancy gentleman have to say? There's someone to talk to, but he's not quite close enough. He saw me and ran away. Okay. Look around. The fine house in the residential area. What, can I open up that gate? Open gate. Only the owner of this house can open the gate. Okay. And open gate. This gate cannot be opened by anyone. Not even the owner of the house. See what the raking man has to say. You say to the man working in his yard, "Have you heard about the rumors of gold in California?" The homeowner says, "I've heard talk about gold, but so far it's all talk. But anyway, I don't think I could leave my house and friends." Lucky for me, I have no friends. Young man from the grocery store says, "Good day to you, sir." Good day to you, sir. Okay, we're still walking left. So I definitely gotta watch out for stagecoaches. Maybe I'll do a quick save here. What's the F5? We'll call it been to house. Get around those lampposts there, buddy. Alright, so this is something that I did sort of test this game out a little bit, and I ran into a little issue here, so we'll show that off. Make the backup save. So you might notice that there's some signs in the grass. And if you walk on the grass, you lose score. And if you keep doing it, the goddamn police show up. I'm gonna have to give you a ticket for walking on the grass. In the future, please be more careful. And you lose all your score. They don't actually give me a ticket or anything, like, I don't lose money. And if I keep walking on it, what happens? Uh-oh. He'll get here eventually. I guess he just keeps giving me tickets. They never, like, arrest me. Yeah. Interesting. Alright, so, is it F7 for load? Yeah. Store game, Venta House. Okay, So we will not step on the grass. We will be a good citizen. As annoying as it is. Jeez. This is the beautiful downtown Brooklyn Park. There are fine lawns and flower arrangements. Oh, don't step on it. Look. Sign. Keep off the grass. Yep. What's down from here? Oh, god damn it. I guess it doesn't really matter if I step on it once, but... little green pixel on the ground there, but I guess it's nothing. You are just outside the Brooklyn Bank. Make a little backup save. Work pole. Work flag. Get flag. Oop. Get flag. Alright, let's go to the bank. Let's get our money. The tree adds to the appearance of the bank. Okay. This is the impressive interior of the Brooklyn Bank. There is activity everywhere you look. Alright, don't bother with the clerk. Talk. Welcome to the Brooklyn Bank. Okay. How may I help you? Money. Okay, Jared, what is your account number? 217. Just one moment, I'll get the money for you. Here is your $200, sir. Alright, I guess that's all for the bank. Can't imagine what else I would need to do here. Okay, let's see what's on the dock up there. The working man says, I'm waiting for the ship to leave. This warehouse is huge. There's a poster attached to a large post. What poster? Bound for California. The MY built steamer Seafarer. Saw our cargo engaged and will have a prompt dispatch. Buy a ticket from Leonard at 12 Front Street. So we can buy a ticket for the ship, but I think we're not going to take the ship. Can we, like, get stuff? It's not, like, giving me any hints for things I can grab, and the fact that everything's grayed out makes me feel like there's actually nothing in here. See what's on the ship itself. It's preparing for departure. Crewman says the ship will be leaving in 7 minutes. Am I still walking? Oh boy. Is there another screen to the left or not? Seems not. I guess there's nothing on the ship. Okay, I think it might be time to up the speed. Oops. We'll go to fast, yeah. Okay, we'll walk a little bit faster. Oh god, we gotta watch out for stagecoaches. What's here? There are 2 stores near here. I see one. The store was never used, so it's locked. Okay. Ah, Rand's Hardware and Fast Grocery? Without even looking, you detect a stack of fertilizer. Cool. Whoa, hold on. There's something I can do for you? So, picks and shovels, nails, mosquito nets, butter churn. Wheelbarrow, fertilizer, lumber, rope, and a bucket. Do I have to like think about? I guess I have to think about what I need to buy. Your account balance is adequate. I'll charge your account. Very important. We interrupt this game for a very important announcement. President Polk has confirmed the reports of the discovery of gold in California. The rush is on. Property values are dropping. Ticket prices for passage to California are rising. So we're sort of too late. I think we needed to do a lot more in a limited amount of time. Do we have to like buy stuff? And maybe, do we need to sell our house to get more money? I guess we might as well. Buy a shovel. How much is shovel? What are prices? Like how do I determine how expensive everything is? Huh. Buy butter churn. You don't really want it. All right. That simplifies things, I guess. Buy wheelbarrow. So we can't buy those things. So buy picks and shovels. So we'll just kind of make a list of things to buy. Pick, shovel. There's pipe against the wall and nails in the bin. Buy pipe? Okay, well, come back, man. Oh my god. I want to buy pipe and nails for some reason. Buy nails. Our counts are even now. Pay? You're about to lay down the cash when you change your mind and decide to save it for a rainy day. Okay. So I guess there's only... I can only buy a certain number of things, maybe? So what do I think I'm going to need? So how do I, like... so there's, like, a certain amount of money in my account. But I don't know how much it is. And I don't know how to ask him. What is my account? And it will tell you when your account is even. Alright. Buy nails. I can't imagine we'll need fertilizer, right? Lumber, rope, and bucket sound potentially useful. So those are the things that I can buy here. And I assume I could buy mosquito nets, but I probably would only need that for if I was going to the jungle. Well, that's interesting. Get your goods here and then get going. California gold will wait. Out of California, so I can't even go to the grocery store after the gold rush begins. So cool. Oh, here's the stagecoach travel. Well, then open the door. Okay, there. Oop. How may I help you? You're gonna be just like the rest of them, Jared. Should have come to see me sooner. It seems that everyone's heading west to California. Personally, I think you're all crazy for thinking there's gold for taking there. Let's see you've made up your mind. I can get you as far west as Independence, Missouri, where you will join a wagon team heading west. Just a short while ago, a ticket to Independence was cheap. But ever since the discovery of gold in California, prices have gone sky high. Now it'll cost you $9.50. Yes. Give cash. Yeah. Too bad. So yeah, we'll definitely have to move pretty quickly. Ferry to New York. Good day. Haven't had any ferries to guide in the dock today. Ferry only comes to Brooklyn when the stage company requests it. So I guess I leave from here when I buy my stagecoach ticket. I guess there's nothing down here. Where am I? Oh no. Okay. It's really weird that they let me walk back here. The livery. This is the Brooklyn livery. Okay. Don't walk behind a horse, I guess. What did I save? Enter, restore. Great. So this is before we went to the bank. There's a post office. I think the livery's over here. Oh man, this Brooklyn's huge. All right, I was in the post office. Come to the post office often. There is a counter between you and the mailboxes. Board. Few horses and buggies for sale. Is this a bell? Ring-a-ling-a-ling. Get mail. The postmaster exclaims, "Good for you, Jared! You have a letter!" He places the letter on the counter. Fantastic! Get letter. Look letter. Envelope is tattered from traveling across the continent. There is no return address, but there is a postmark and a stamp. Open letter. You carefully open the letter. There's a letter from your long-lost brother Jake. There are some interesting holes in it that look like they have been cut intentionally. Is this like the solution to a puzzle? Huh. Okay. Sure, this letter is of great importance as you will find. I live in the area drained by the American River. Today I buried Pa in a nearby cemetery. Only you will understand. Come here quickly. Farewell, Jake. P.S. Bring family a photo from home so I will know it's you. We'll have to remember to grab the photo. Make the note of that. Get post this. Interesting. So we'll have to grab those things. You're outside of the business office of the Brooklyn Evening Star. Oh man, there's a cemetery. So much to explore. The sweet voice, Lois says, "It's so nice to see you again, Jared. Don't be such a stranger. You work so much. I worry about you." So I think I work for... so I have the physical booklet for this game from the copy that my cousins had. And so it has like an intro of like who your character is and what you're doing. And I guess I like work for this newspaper. So to get my pay here, ask for money, get money. The boss says you are a very ambitious young man, Jared. You are going to go places in this company. Get money. Ask or pay. Get pay. Get paid. This is your boss's office. Open cabinet. Open it. That's such a weird response. Open cabinet. Open it. Look, boss. Your boss is a great guy to work for. You've never had a single problem with him. Quit job. Your boss is shocked by your decision, he says. But Jared, you're one of the best. But a man has to do what a man has to do. I wish you the very best, Jared. We'll miss you around, Jared. Okay, so you get points for quitting your job. I like that. This is not your office. This is not your office. I wonder if my office is the empty one upstairs. This room is full of office supplies. This is not your office. Get office supplies. Fair enough. This office has got very tidy. Man says things have been humdrum around here lately. I haven't had much to do. Oh, I thought that guy just like died or something. But he's just like lounging. You have found your office. You have a nice desk here. Look, desk. With a blotter on it. Get blotter. You lift the blotter only to see old newspaper clippings about your brother Jake. Not needing the blotter, you put it back on the desk. Look. Thanks. These clippings are very important to you. You find yourself reading them often, wondering where your brother is and what he's doing. These clippings describe the complicated episode of your only brother Jake, who was falsely accused of a crime he didn't commit. Although Jake was promised a fair trial, the townspeople weren't interested in justice. The result would have been a foregone conclusion. Jake's only alternative was to leave town and never come back. When he left Brooklyn, you wanted to go with him. Jake told you to stay because it may have been dangerous. But he did promise that he would contact you if something important happened. He left 11 years ago. You know something very important must have happened, or he wouldn't have written to you. So, just some background information, I guess. Good day, Mr. Wilson. You ready for today's economy update? You reply, I'm ready, go ahead. Brooklyn economy is strong. Property is holding its value. Nothing out of the ordinary happens. This will continue. However, there have been rumors of the discovery of gold in California. If there is any truth to these rumors, it could have a profound effect on the local economy. So it seems like there's actually nothing important to do here at the newspaper office. Open door. Only when stage ready to leave. Okay. You're at the livery. You're gonna see a few horses. Fair enough. So, like... Oh, well, okay. Got too close to the horse. there anything I can do in here? Can I talk to the man? Oh. Hi, Jared. Please wait outside. I will be right out to help you. What can I help you with today? Buy a horse? These horses are not for sale. Rent or horse. What can I do here other than, like, get a horse? What would I possibly do here? What can I help you with today? Huh. Well. Oh yeah. And the rush is on. Prices are rising. So with all this talk of like real estate value, I'm assuming I have to sell my house, but I don't know where I would do that. Maybe the bank? I guess we'll see what's at the cemetery first. Although it's very painful, you visit the cemetery occasionally. You have loved ones buried here. It's filled with many tombstones. Okay. These flowers are not yours. What of you? Oh, nice. I'm assuming there's nothing like valuable here. It's just a nice piece of art. You see a quaint little church. Okay, well, return to the cemetery. So, I can buy a shovel. Do I need to dig a grave in this game? Seems like more of a Monkey Island thing than a King's Quest thing. You are near your parents' graves. Okay, so these are our parents' graves. Is that all that's here? Dig grave. Use shovel on grave. Huh. Well, I don't have the shovel right now anyway. This letter is very weird. I live in the area drained by the American River. I buried Pa, but like it's I said according to the game, like my parents are buried here. Only you will understand. I'm assuming I don't have to dig up my parents' graves. But you never know, so let's find out. Nice shovel. Alright, let's do this thing. Dig. Use shovel. Open grave? Guess not. So I guess the only other thing that I'm like thinking I would need to do is like I could go there, I can buy things. I should figure out how to sell my house to get more cash. Maybe I can do that at the bank. It's like a trough. That watering trough is a favorite spot for many of the animals in town. Drink. Yuck. That water is for thirsty animals. I'm a thirsty animal. Sell house. This is a difficult decision. Your house means a lot to you, but you put it up for sale. Does that... Your house is already for sale. Do I have to, like, wait a certain amount of time for it to sell? That definitely seems like something that this game would do. Wait, what? Oh, I think the game broke. Oh, what did I do? What did I do? Uh-oh. Apparently, if you just yell out your account number, the game will not let you leave. Well, I guess we're restarting. Whoopsie. And annoyingly, I have to like restart the capture. Window capture. Okay, whatever. Okay, load game. So I feel like I've explored everything. I need to like get the photo, get my money out of my bank account, put my house up for sale, get the mail from the post office, and then buy stuff. I guess I don't know how much I need to buy. So let's just like start a new save and at least get that stuff done. So I think F9, yeah, restart game. We'll try and do it quickly. Maybe we'll play the game at regular speed just to make sure we're moving efficiently. There, we got our photo. Sure, Benta House. That seems like a reasonable name for that save. I guess I never did explore this screen exactly. I'm assuming they don't want me to pick the flowers. Oh, god damn it. Seriously? You just barely clipped the grass. Okay, this looks safe. Oh, hey, Grant. I did not die by stepping on the grass, but I did lose points by stepping on the grass. And if you step on it too much, the cops show up and waste a bunch of your time, because time matters in this game. Get mail. So, basically what I've been doing up to this point is sort of exploring the town and making a list of the things I have to do. And now I'm sort of executing on some of that. Thanks for checking. I hope we hear from Jake somebody. Oh, I have to wait. Okay, I have to wait to actually get the mail. Cool. So I got here too quickly, so I need to come back later to get the mail, which will show up. All right, that's fine. Yeah, it's a kind of a neat game. It's like this is one of the last games that Sierra made that uses like their original King's Quest game engine. So there's kind of a lot going on here. Get money. How may I help you? Okay, what's my account number? My account number is 217. Oh no! So apparently the account number changes each time you restart the game, so you actually do have to get your account number. All right, restarting. AGI? Oh, right, yeah, the AGI engine, you're right. Unlock the gate. Paper. Statement. Oh my god. Seriously? Yeah. Get statement. There we go. I guess I misspelled it. Okay, account number is 194. Oops, don't have that anymore. Okay, so this time we can save. We've been to the house, we've gotten everything we need. I actually really like how this game looks. There's a real kind of like density to the scenes. I feel like they'd really mastered this art style by this time. Get money. Oh my god. Wait for this guy to actually get to the window. Oh my god. Okay. What is your account number? 194. Give me my money. Here's my $200. Sell house. You put your house up for sale. Alright, now hopefully in a certain amount of time, it will sell and I'll have even more money. Been to bank. Okay, so now maybe we should do our shopping. Watch out for stagecoaches, because they will kill you. So something I mentioned at the beginning when I was playing is that this game has actually 3 paths. There's 3 different, because your goal is to get to California, and there's 3 different paths you can take to get there. You can like take a stagecoach, you can go through the jungles in Panama, or you can sail around South America. So I think we're going to try and take the stagecoach route. What else we need to buy here? Buy bucket? Buy rope? Okay, so I can buy 3 things, it seems like. So, hopefully the pick, shovel, and bucket are what I need. I guess we'll find out. Make a backup save there. So I have not yet been to the grocery store. So we'll see what I can actually do here. What can I do for you? Talk. Look around. This is the best grocery store in town. There's a lot to look at, so feel free to look around. Buy food. Rolls of ribbon on the counter. Buy ribbon. That's not my department. Okay, so this general store has departments, okay. A dress form. These bins are full of fruit. What a selection of vegetables. Beans. Peas. Flour. Oh my god. Buy flour. Buy beans. See, I can buy 3 things here as well. Excuse me, sir. Yes? The young man continues. I've heard rumors about gold in California. I figured since you work at the newspaper office, you might know if they were true. I guess to the best of your knowledge. At this time, the rumors are just that. Rumors. That's what I thought. But if they are true, and I hope they are, I'd be on my way today. So basically just hinting that once the gold rush begins, he will leave. Okay, I can't break the law. So maybe I'll make a note of the stuff I bought there. Beans, peas, flour. I have no idea what I actually need, but I'm sure it'll be fine. So what else? I need to get my mail from the post office. Not sure when that shows up. How long have we been playing here? Maps time. We're 5 minutes in. I don't think the gold rush starts until like 14 minutes, so we're doing pretty good here. Buy ticket. Note the instant you walk through the door, Jared, you have decided to head west. Furthest west I can get you is Independence, Missouri. There you will join a wagon team heading west. The cost of a ticket to Independence is $200. Are you interested in a ticket? Yes. They'll get $200 in cash. Pay cash. This ticket will get you to Independence, Missouri. Now, I'm about to give you some information you might find useful, helpful later, so listen up. I have enlisted you as a member of the Long Island Joint Mining and Stock Company. You should be able to locate the company once you arrive in Independence. To get started, show this ticket to the man at the livery stable. Have a safe trip. Cool. So, I think all I have to do now is get my mail and hope that I bought the right things from the stores. So yeah, if you get too close to that horse, it will kill you. What can I help you with? Give ticket? So you believe those rumors about the gold. I hope you strike it rich. Well, I don't actually want to get on the stagecoach yet. I gotta get my mail. I think actually the post office was that way. This stage is state of the art. This stage is state of the art. Okay. Seven minutes in. Ding ding. Get my mail. Good news, Jared. You have a letter. All right, I get my letter. Fantastic. Open letter. Oh. Get letter. Open letter. Read letter. So yes, this is a letter from my brother. It's very unclear what he's talking about, but he says bring the family photo. And it has some weird holes cut in it. So it seems like that's all I can do here. Use bump. Okay. wonder if I should see if my house sold. Save the game here. Got letter. I feel like I can speed things up a little bit. I might need cash out west, who knows. Huh. Well, okay. I guess we'll just head west and see what happens. You need to show the ticket to the short man. That's what I did. Come on. Well, there's the short man. Wait, what? Apparently. Oh my god, seriously? Apparently I can't leave the screen after showing him the ticket. Show the ticket. Alright. Restore game. So this is before we bought our stuff at the grocery. Flour, buy beans, buy peas. These seem like things that'll last. So save. Buy our stagecoach ticket, then go get our letter, and then give the ticket away. Buy ticket. Yes. Oh, did I actually get it? No. Oh no. Give money. Yes. Give money. Okay. Have our ticket in inventory, right? Stagecoach ticket, yes. Get mail. Okay. Save the game. Got mail. Ticket. I wonder if I can get hit by those horses. Let's not find out. Ride coach. Let's, need to show your ticket to the short man. What the fuck? Need to show the ticket to the short man. I'm so confused. Oh, the horse pooped. Look, poop. So you believe those rumors about gold, Jared. You're a courageous young man. I'm thinking about heading west, but all I am giving up is a life of shoveling manure. You have something to lose. But anyway, Jared, I can't help you yet. I don't sell tickets. What? What? I'm so confused. I have my ticket. Okay, we'll save the money in the game here. Get a ride? I can't help you yet. I don't sell tickets. Stagecoach ticket. Use ticket. So you believe those rumors about the gold. I hope you take it rich. Bring that stage on over here. Stage driver says you need to show the ticket to the short man. What? Get in. Oh my god, I could have just walked in. This is fine. Beautiful. it's a boat. I get it. The person interested in buying your house has been waiting there, but is now gone. Well, I guess I'll find out if I needed to actually sell it. So I wonder if, like, when you put your house up for sale, like, people show up to the house itself, and then you can, like, make the deal there. Well, obviously I missed a lot of stuff in Brooklyn. That's probably fine. There's something small but valuable somewhere in the park. I think it's telling me that I may have screwed things up. Maybe I'll look at an FAQ and see if I actually did. First stop in journey is beautiful Buffalo, New York. So I'm looking at an FAQ here, and it doesn't actually say anything about buying stuff in the stores, so maybe it's not necessary for this particular route. Yeah. Well, that's nice. So I don't have to worry about that, at least. But there was something that I did miss in town that maybe I should get. It was okay. There's apparently there's a gold coin in the park, so maybe I'll get that. Just in case. So we'll restore after we got our mail. This is the downtown Brooklyn Park. Gazebo and the flowers. Catch the eye of those that walk by. So this is saying take flowers and look. Apparently there's a, like, how was I supposed to know that there's a crack here? Look, gazebo. These are candy and coin. Ah, through the wide crack in the floor. Okay. Get coin. Put your arm as far as humanly possible. The gold coin is almost beyond your reach, but finally you're able to grasp it. Alright, so we got that. And I think I can actually put these flowers on my parents' grave for some score, but I don't think it's necessary. Okay, back to normal. Save the game. Come on, short man. Ticket. Don't even talk to the driver. Just get in, get in the stagecoach. Yeah. Well, I'll speed this up a little bit. This really doesn't need to take as long as it does. So I feel like I was able to do most of that. I didn't really have to look at a guide or anything for really any of that other than finding that coin. I guess we'll see if it was actually necessary or not. And the game even like gave me a hint that I'd missed something, which is I feel like pretty rare for these games. Oh, maybe I should have. Well, the FAQ didn't mention anything about selling my house, so I'm not going to worry about that. I'm assuming it's only necessary for the harder routes. First stop on your journey is beautiful Buffalo, New York. You gladly get off the stage at Buffalo and embark on a Great Lake steamer. Lake Erie, Cleveland, Toledo, Detroit, Lake Huron, Lake Michigan, in Chicago, a city with a whopping 20,000 inhabitants, you disembark the Great Lakes steamer only to board another water-going vessel, a canal boat. This will take you to Peru, Illinois, a ride of about 100 miles. This is so educational. After Peru, the next leg of your trip will be aboard a river steamer which will take you to St. Louis via the Illinois and Mississippi rivers. May seem unbelievable, but you have to change steamers again in St. Louis. You're glad to discover this will be your last boat ride, not knowing that in a few short weeks you will long for a relaxing boat to ride. You board another steamer in St. Louis and ride about 390 miles up the Missouri River to Independence, Missouri. Hurry up and wait! You'll be in Independence in approximately 2 days. You don't look long before you find the Long Island Joint Mining and Stock Company camp set up just north of Independence. With a great deal of anticipation, you enter camp. Yay! Maybe it's the long trip you have just endured, but your extremities feel as if they are cramping up. You've never suffered from motion sickness before, but your tummy isn't feeling well. You had a drink before you left Brooklyn, but now you seem dehydrated. I mean, hopefully I've had a drink since leaving New York. Oh, I look pretty haggard. That's the camp. This is the camp of the Long Island Joint Mining and Stock Company. The man in charge here is Captain Buddy. And sitting on the log says, "Hello, youngster. I'm glad to see we've got some young blood along on this trip. We're gonna need it." Meat. Get meat. Eat meat. Oh god. There was nothing you could do. Sometimes terrible things happen. What? The dreaded disease of cholera has knocked on your door. Your misery is over. So, another thing I learned about when researching this game is that you can actually just randomly die. It just happens. So, I guess we'll see if I maybe won't randomly die this time. Yeah, X. Leave it alone, Greenhorn. That's my hatchet. Well, he's close enough to yell at me. Huh. So am I just doomed here? Well, I just definitely die in a certain amount of time. Oh my god, talk to the man. Pig Roaster says, I got me a pig roasting on that there spit. I can hardly wait to sink my teeth into it. Oh, died before I could sit on the barrel. So do I need to, like, load my game from before I left on the stagecoach? And hope that that sort of, like, resets the seed here? Huh. Oh my god. Just the way you just sort of like fall over. Okay, so does the FAQ say anything about random death? Okay, once you arrive in Independence, Talkman. No mention of it in this particular walkthrough. Huh. Well, it seems like there's not much I can do here at camp. Excuse me, sir. My name is Jared Wilson. I'll be going to California with you. Welcome to the Long Island Joint Mining and Stock Company, Jared. Bellows, this seasoned-looking man. It is great to have you join us. My name's Captain Buddy. That's right, Captain Buddy. I'm going to do everything with my power to take this company safely across the country to California. Before we get too far, Jared, there is something you need to know. The company fund is running low. I am asking all of the company members to contribute everything they can so that we can make it to California as soon as possible. Oh, well, I guess he got my cash. Huh. I guess we just restore from before we got on the coach and just hope I get better luck this time? That's terrible. Alright, yeah. Okay. We'll put some music on. Got 35 points. You might learning helpful by doing some reading in your house. Well, that's little tips, I guess. Oh my god. Temporarily turn the sound off. How about that? New York, blah blah blah. Okay, wait. Oh look, I'm standing upright. Okay, I guess I'm not sick this time. Great success. At camp. So when you look hunched over and horrible, it means you're going to die. Introduce yourself. I'm Jared Wilson. Captain Buddy. Yeah. He wants money. Give cash. Reach deep into your pocket, retrieve all of your remaining cash, and hand it over to the captain. You're a bright-looking young man, Jared, and I have an assignment for you. When the plains are turning green from the growing grass and the mud is beginning to dry, we need to make haste to the riches in California. But in order to do that, you're going to need a fine team of animals to pull these heavy wagons. I'm charging you with the responsibility of obtaining these animals. The company fund will pick up the tab. Head south into Independence to find the teams and report back to me when you have accomplished your mission. We're going to buy some oxen. Manage to engage conversation. Okay. Everything the book says, it is a beautiful day to just relax and read a good book. The going will be tough in a few weeks, so I'm enjoying every moment of this easy life. And he continues, since we'll be traveling together, I'd like to give you something. Here, take this book. I'd like you to have it. You graciously receive it and say thank you. What book is it? Do I have a book in here? Oh, it's a Bible. Read your Bible. Well, it sure is the Bible. Can't forget me, it's a campfire. Jump in fire. Sitting down won't do you any good. Talk man. Man is out of breath from chopping wood. Get wood. Just leave it there. We'll help the woodchopper think he's getting something done. Go east. There's more. Oh, wait. It just loops around? Wow. We're in Pac-Man world. I should talk to that guy hanging out of his tent. If this man were conscious, he might he just might talk back. Wake man. Kick man. Wait, where am I? Okay. Wait. What the heck? Huh. I do not like this transition. It's very very disorienting. Hello, young greenhorn. What can I do for you today? What is it, team? Come to the right place for that. This is what I have to offer you. Mules, young oxen, or mature oxen. Which would you like? I mean, my gut tells me young oxen, but I feel like it's going to be obvious when I screw up, so I'll just look it up. We'll see if I was right. Nope. Needs to be mature oxen. Buy mature oxen. Dan says, these mature oxen are weathered, tested, and true. I am sure you will not be disappointed. I will deliver them to your company camp before nightfall. Make a mature oxen backup save, or manure oxen backup save, whatever I spelled that as. Of course. The rancher keeps the mules in this corral. He also has oxen, but they're in another corral. Open the gate. Come on. So I guess that's all that's here? I can't even go south. Can I enter these tents? Spend plenty of time in a tent once you're on the trail. No need to do that now. You report back to the captain that you have secured a team of animals, and they will be delivered to camp later today. I trust you have selected the right animals to pull our wagons across the country. I've played the Oregon Trail. I know how this works. I have another assignment for you. It is up to you to determine when our company should head west. If we leave too early, the plains will be muddy and the wagons will sink to their axles, and the animals will not have enough grass to eat. But if we wait until the plains are fully green, maybe too late. Then we will face the gut-wrenching thought of encountering an early winter storm in the Sierra Nevada mountains. There's a great view of the camp from the north edge. There's a great view of the plains from the north edge of camp. When you decide it is time to leave, tell me to head west. So I should probably save the game now. When to leave. Did I just actually save it? Yeah. North edge of camp. What? I don't know what he means by north edge of camp. Oh, hey. These are still brown and muddy from the cold, wet winter. There's very little grass. passing of time, the mud dries and the plains become greener. So maybe I should wait. Until it's a little greener. Let's see what the FAQ says. Yeah, so I'll just wait until it's beginning to dry, which I think makes sense. Just pace back and forth as the weeks go by. Still waiting. Maybe we moved too fast in the earlier parts of the game. Your keen eye has noticed that the plains are growing greener. The mud is beginning to dry. Let's go. Let's get out of here. Greener grass. Head west. Captain Buddy Bellows. Okay, men. Our scout Jared is determined that it is time to break camp and head west. They're putting up way too much faith in this nerd from New York. Let's hitch him up and move him out. It is 2,100 miles to California. But after only a few miles, your company, and every other company heading west, realizes that the wagons are too heavy. You begin what will be the start of a continual process, lightening the wagons. The traffic is very heavy leaving Independence. There must be hundreds of wagons, usually pulled by 6 to 8 mules or oxen on the trail. The trails become deeply rutted, making passage difficult. Wagon axles break, wheels fall off, wagons sink up to their axles in the mud. If they cannot be pulled out, they are abandoned. 45 miles down the trail, the trail forks. To the south is the Santa Fe Trail. To the north, the Oregon-California Trail. Very few take the southern route. This isn't long before the first Indians are encountered. So, I don't know how this game's going to handle this, but probably not well. The first Indians encountered are the Shawnee and the Potawatomis. Much to the surprise of most travelers and disappointment of some, they're very friendly and helpful. Crossing the Kansas River. Oops! You fall from the raft into the strong current. You are swept downstream, never to be heard from again. There was nothing you could do. It was just an accident. Well, the swift current has ended your dreams of fortune. Alright. I guess we'll load and go west. And just hope for the best, I guess. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, this is all the same. The first river crossing, we just die. There was nothing you could do. Sometimes terrible things happen. The dreaded disease of cholera is knocked on your door. Your misery is over. Alright. Try it again. This is a good simulation of this time period. I mean, people talk about, like, the sort of random death in games like King's Quest, but what they're actually describing is, you know, oh, you accidentally walked into the river and you died, or you did something seemingly innocuous and you died. But this is maybe the first game where I've experienced truly random death. You are now approaching the land of the Pawnee Indians. This is the tribe of Indians that is most feared by the travelers. It is necessary to keep a keen watch at all times. The plains teem with buffalo. Herds of them stretch as far as the eye can see. Wildlife is extremely abundant. But the traveling masses do little to preserve their surroundings as they make haste to the west. While traveling the trail, you find that those who have gone before you have left a trail of litter and garbage. If there was no trail, you would have hardly noticed. You could just follow the trash. It is a sad sight. Very good. Also along the way, you find discouraged travelers heading back home in their wagons. The first major milestone is Fort Kearny. It was recently built by the U.S. Army to attempt to keep peace between the Pawnee and Sioux Indians. Travelers look forward to Mount Kearny for various reasons. Some just want a place to mail letters. Others are interested in how many others have passed before them. Leaders want confirmation on the conditions of the trail ahead. Can I save the game now? Past Fort K. Just in case I die again. Be nice to restart a little later on. Trail is wide, easy to traverse. The Platte River provides an ample supply of water. Between Fort Kearny and Fort Laramie, the company should average 17 miles per day. The upward slope is so gentle that the animals barely feel the grade. Discarding those unnecessary items in Fort Kearny really paid off. The captain advises the rest of the company that this will be the easiest part of your trip, so you'd better enjoy it. You have died of cholera. Due to the lack of wood to burn for fires, the common fuel substitute is buffalo chips. They burn well if they are dry. If they are damp, they smoke a lot. If they are wet, they are next to fireproof. You can't burn wet poop. One of the main obstacles between you and Fort Laramie is the crossing of the South Platte River. What makes this crossing so difficult is that the riverbed is like quicksand. So cock the wagon and float it, don't try to ford it. The trail ahead will take the company by the most prominent landmarks of the trek and also of the West. Ash Hollow. Courthouse Rock. Chimney Rock. I remember that from Oregon Trail. Where's Soda Springs? All along the way, the wagons are getting lighter, but climbing the gentle slopes of the North Platte, your captain finds it necessary to lighten the load even more. The captain also takes note of the need to increase the care given to the animal teams. There is much tougher terrain ahead. Fort Laramie is another military station along the way that weary travelers long to reach. Once they arrive, many meet with great disappointment. They are unable to acquire many of the articles they desperately need, such as fresh animals to replace those that died along the way, or those that will not last much longer. You could have all the money in the world and it would just be useless. They just aren't available. for L. Leaving Fort Laramie, this scenery changes abruptly. From the gentle slopes of the plain, you are now traveling on the sandy, steep trails leading into the hills called the Black Hills, because of the dense growth of juniper and pine. It is now obvious that many wagons on the trail are still extremely overloaded, and they have been abandoning all unnecessary items in mass quantities. Abandoned articles consisting of bacon, sugar, camp equipment, cooking utensils, okay, the whole list of things. They're everywhere. One company, once in the Black Hills, finally discarded an entire sawmill they planned to operate in California. Anything of any value that was discarded was usually ruined in some way so that successful travelers would not be able to use the item. That seems unnecessary. As for your company, the captain orders that every item that isn't essential to the trip must be discarded, no matter how small. Fortunately for you, the solid gold coin you brought with you from Brooklyn was still in your pocket. You still have that. So I guess this is just the game getting rid of like all the junk that I picked up in Brooklyn that I don't need anymore, like my flowers. The letter from your long-lost brother Jake was in your hip pocket, so that is still with you. Your family photo fits in your pocket, so that isn't discarded. The company decides to allow you to keep the Bible just in case someone needs it later. Everything else is thrown from the wagon beside the trail. Stuff. The only way to cross the North Platte River is by ferry. The line of wagons waiting to cross the river sometimes reaches 20 miles in length. Impatient companies cut down trees and make their own rafts for their wagons. The scenery changes once again. The landscape is barren and dotted with sagebrush. This desert-like region has a few widely scattered ponds, most of which are poisonous pools of alkaline water. It is a gruesome sight to see the results of one of your animals partaking of the poison. Surrounding these alkaline ponds, the sagebrushes are outnumbered only by animal carcasses. It is a welcome relief to pass from the alkaline territory into the region of the Sweetwater River, where this water is just that, sweet. This really does seem like it's just Sierra's Oregon Trail, especially this part of the game. You're really just doing the Oregon Trail, but with less interactivity. At the west end of the Sweetwater Valley, the trail crosses a broad plateau to the South Pass, the halfway point of your cross-country trek. A short break from the seemingly never-ending toil of crossing the country is taken at South Pass to celebrate reaching the halfway point of your journey, which coincides with the Continental Divide. You are now on the Pacific side of the Rockies. Make a backup save. Your wagon train is now entering an arid stretch of land. It will be 50 miles before you or the animals will be able to taste the refreshing, cool water of the Green River. Every container is filled to the brim with a life-giving water that will be so valuable for the next few days. The trail across this desolate wasteland is strewn with dead oxen. The animals, as well as you, are parched and desperately in need of water. The captain bellows a command, and the animal team comes to a halt. You are at the top of a steep hill overlooking the Green River. The animals are uncontrollably thirsty. If you don't do something soon, they will pull the wagon down the hill and it will be destroyed. Shit. At the river. Oops, I gotta actually save. Did the arid wasteland last 2 seconds? Oh, we got a long way to go. It was a small wasteland. Calm oxen? pet oxen. Stop oxen? Look around. The animals are hitched to the wagon at the top of a steep hill. Unhitch them? That's a brilliant idea. As thirsty as those animals are, they would have pulled the wagon along with everyone inside over the edge of the steep hill. You were responsible for saving the animal team, your wagon, and the lives of your fellow company members. You are to be commended. I think we're gonna read the Bible to them? Use Bible on oxen. What well-trained animals, they just come right back. The animals return refreshed and ready to go. You assist in hitching the wagon. The animals are ready to attempt the steep hill, as they will hold the wagon back as best they can, but you suspect it will roll down the hill too fast. So I'm trying to get the wagon down the hill, I guess? There are chains on the wagon next to each wheel. Use chain? Use chain on wheel? I'm really confused. There are chains on the wagon next to each wheel. Used to lock the wheels, they will not turn. Lock wheels? Using your Yankee ingenuity, you put the chains through the wagon wheels to keep the wheels from turning. Wagon starts moving, so you courageously get on. Things are looking good. Congratulations! That was fast, okay. During this section of the trail, the going gets tough. There are no rivers going your direction to follow. It is just seemingly endless miles of gravel, rocks, sand, dust, steep hills to climb, and difficult descents. Yeah, I'm not sure it's ingenuity to use the chains for what they were designed for. Like, I don't think I did anything particularly smart there. I fed my animals and then used the tools I had. As difficult as it is to keep on going, you have to keep those big wheels turning. Okay. After river. The trail gets slightly easier for a few miles as you follow the Bear River. This is a welcome relief. Here the trail forks. The southern route is called the Hudspeth's Cutoff. That route is slightly shorter, as the crow flies, but it misses the stop at Fort Hall. Your captain takes you on the northern route towards the fort. Fort Hall! After leaving Fort Hall, the company follows the Snake River through a portion of Idaho. A common landmark is Steeple Rocks, two pointed columns of rock prominently standing 200 to 300 feet in height. It is a relief for your captain to see this landmark come into view. He lets everyone know that the company's right on course. last item. From Steeple Rocks, your team continues westward. About 90 miles west of Steeple Rocks, you encounter the Humboldt River. The Humboldt River is a real lifesaver. It is more like a mud ditch than a river, but it preserves life through 300 miles of arid, hostile wasteland. Tombstones of unfortunate travelers and carcasses lie everywhere along the trail. Although the Humboldt River supplied water to people and animals passing by, there are now other factors to challenge the company. Fatigue is taking its toll on people and animals who must walk day after day, breathing dust and pulverized dung. The continual complaining of company members is adding even more tension. There were also diggers, Indians of the Shoshone and Paiute tribes. The diggers steal and kill the precious oxen or mules possessed by the traveling teams. Gold seekers who have lost their animals are also resorting to stealing animals from other companies. Here, the trail forks again, requiring another decision on the part of your captain. The choices are the Lassen Cutoff or the Truckee route. Captain Buddy decided to take the Truckee route. Just in case I randomly die. We're so close. You, along with everyone else in the company, are now beginning to wonder why Captain Buddy selected the Truckee route. It takes you direct through a deadly desert, while the Lassen Cutoff completely avoids the desert completely. It is too late to go back. You'll just have to make the best of it and hope you survive. You are suffering from severe thirst and starvation. Life as you know it is nearly over, unless you do something quick. Interesting. Dying of thirst. Pray. I need to do something quickly. Look around. There's an abandoned wagon near the desert trail. You see a barrel on the side. Barrel! Look, barrel. Open barrel. See some water in the bottom of the barrel. Drink water. You drink all the water that remains in the water barrel. But you still need something to eat or you'll surely die. Coach. Probably no food here. Look, I'm dying. I need water. I take priority. Your company wagon has no food or water. If you follow it, you'll die. Okay. Look at the desert. I don't have anything to eat. Yeah, like, I need to find a lizard. Look, beggars can't be choosers. Eat the bush. Few bushes inside, they're very sparse. Huh. Like, seems like the wagon is the only thing I can interact with. Huh. How can I find food? I have nothing useful. Be like the corner of the stamp, find a gold flake. Okay. Eat stamp. Well, that wasn't very helpful. Well. Huh. Okay, I gotta look this up. I have no idea. Walk up to the abandoned wagon. Wait, there's meat in the wagon? What the heck? How would I possibly know that there's meat in the wagon? Like, look at the wagon. See a barrel on the side. Move barrel. Move it. Huh. I guess get meat. Get mean. I wonder if I took too long and we'll be able to catch up. I guess I'll find out. You're on your way again. Okay. Success, I guess. Ate and drank. Yeah, why would they possibly leave that stuff behind? It wasn't far from here that the Donner Party encountered an early winter storm. Just the thought of it sends chills up and down your spine. Now you're over the summit of the Sierra Nevada mountain range and are beginning your descent into the Sacramento Valley. Just knowing you are getting close gives you a little more energy. Once you reach the Sacramento Valley, you get word from travelers who took Lassen's cutoff that the terrain was formidable. Perhaps Captain Buddy did make a wise decision. You also learn that the U.S. Army, in an attempt to prevent another catastrophe which would dwarf that of the Donner Party, has sent rescue teams to help those men, women, and children still on the trails in the Sierras. Good old Captain Buddy, always making the right choice. Okay. So we're here, I guess? At Sutter's Fort. Oh, that's me. I'm this little 4-pixel block moving around. Okay. I guess we go in the fort. So I guess we've made it to California? Yeah. Okay, so I think this is probably a good stopping point. We have done the Oregon Trail. We've made it to Sutter's Fort. I think we have everything we could possibly have here because we would have dropped everything anyway. So I think I will call it there, and we'll finish this game up next week. Yeah, it is weird how much like time and effort they put into that section of the game while giving you like no choices to make. Like just I guess it's supposed to be educational. But they could have at least like let you choose the deadly path and then immediately die. That might have been a little more interactive. So we did save, right? Yeah, we're at Sutter's Fort. All right, so we will call it there. Thanks for watching, and should be able to be back here next week to finish this game up and get our gold. All right, bye.